Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Cinema Sunday, grab a cold one, yeah, tune into Gorillas, everybody's there. Big screen flicks, lights turning down, kick back, let's get lost in sound. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorillas Random Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In your worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Random Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In your worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with a southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Random Thoughts, it's our kind of day. So let that film roll, let the credits rise, with Gorilla's crew, it's a sweet surprise. Cinema Sunday, it's our southern style, kicking back together, watching for a while.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Cinema Sunday, where today we are watching Terminator Genisys. And with me, I got sci-fi. Sit down. How are you doing?
Oh, still alive and kicking, not dead yet. How about you, Gorilla?
I'm doing good. Yeah, PvP, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. I went and got a haircut today, finally. So that was good because it's long overdue. So I got that. At least that I got done today. So that's good.
So you got rid of your Joe Dirt hairstyle?
Oh man, I was getting close to hippie status. It was getting that long. So yeah.
Yeah.
So now I got more like marine type of cut now, nice and short for the summer.
Okay. Hey, Kayla, darling, how are you doing? Your mic's turned off. I could probably unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute you because you muted yourself. So you'll have to unmute yourself there. Unmute the mic. While you're doing that, we had Sci-Fi Sit Down in the chat there. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to the Drew 24. How's it going? Well, we ready to get started with this where Picard goes and kills Kirk?
Sure, why not?
Let's rock Genesis. Damn power company. They're saying it'll be down 3 hours. Oh, that sucks, Germ. What they do? Take out a transformer? Apparently, they blew a tranny. Does this seem low to you guys?
A little bit, yes.
Well, if it don't get louder sooner, I'm gonna have to find a different source.
It's not playing well anyway, Gorilla. I can't even
Let's see if that helps.
I can't even turn the sound up on my end. Like, this is ridiculous. I got it cranked full and it still sucks. And
is that too low?
It's pretty pixelated too. The video's not flowing very well. Jeez, I wish we had Germ. Wish we had Germ here. He probably could find a better source. Oh, jeez. Goes really low here.
Genisys. No, today. Well, we'll get this fixed right up here for
you.
Do you want to try my source?
Is it Look Movie?
It's the same movie, Terminator Genisys.
Yeah, is it Look Movie though? Is it on Look Movie?
Yes, it's on Look 1-2 movie.
That's what I had. Hey, Kayla, can you hear us now? Or can you talk? You'll have to hit on mute.
I do think that my computer may be a little
you guys.
Hello, Kayla.
Hey, Kayla, darling. How's it going?
Hi, Kayla.
Let's see if I'm going to do this.
I know it's on Paramount, but I don't have Paramount. Let's see, this one should be better.
If you're willing, we could try the source I have for a few seconds, see if this one comes in a little better. Let's see here. All right, is everyone still in Cosby to test out the link I have for Gorilla?
I got it.
All right.
Look at.
Let's see here.
All right, I can already hear it. So, whoa, what'd you do?
I thought you said you have another source ready. That's why I took it down.
I got it. It's up. It's up. It was up.
All right.
It's not well. It wasn't playing well here, really, but it was only up for a second or two.
All right. Skydance. I can hear it.
I can hear something. Yeah. It sounds a little better than before. Ugh.
There will be no subtitles.
I can hear it okay here, Gorilla.
Yeah. And Jared says it's about half a square mile, so it's worse than a transformer. And Jared says, hey, she's real. I told you she was real. So yeah, PvP and sit down. That's Kayla. You heard a slight voice from her.
Yeah, hi, Kayla.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Kayla.
Oh, look at that.
I will say this: the actor that plays this narration is very monotone. He has no energy.
Oh, I've heard worse. You should see Our Lady at the DMV. And holy shit! Oh, come on! Don't do this to me now. And every movie has to destroy as San Francisco in it. They have to destroy the Golden State Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge. I tell you, every movie.
Yeah, it seems to be featured in action movies quite a bit, doesn't it?
There's only one action movie that's ever had it not destroyed.
Well, it survived in Superman. I remember that.
I think that might have been it.
Could be.
So yes, I'm real. LOL. Then it goes, or an impressive AI, says Drew. Skynet is already here. Yeah, now it's a race to who built it. The United States or China? Hold. Do we get Arnold actually in this movie?
Well, it had his name.
No, it can't be.
It had his name first on the main credits, Gorilla. So yeah, he is in this movie.
Oh, wait, that can't be Arnold because we're not seeing his bare ass in this movie.
Well, we're not far enough in yet.
Yeah.
This is still the intro.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I know, Gorilla dreams about seeing Arnold's bare ass one more time, but just give it some time. Maybe you'll get your wish there, Gorilla.
Yeah. And hey, Jim, how's it going? Sure, you guys saw that one robot appearing to try to attack the guy. Robot was held back with that artist. I can't watch it. I also comment. I play on YouTube, on my TV, and the movie on my phone. Nice. There you go. Hey, wait, is that Cole Meany?
I couldn't. It's not playing very smoothly here, so I can't really. It's actually frozen on my end now.
Oh,
It's playing really herky jerky again.
is it jerky for anybody else?
Yes, it is. It's a few seconds slower between movie slides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like
I got the link. I got the link in the private chat. Do you want to pull it up on your end?
On my end,
it's also somewhat pixelated as well, Gorilla.
Yeah. Okay, so
you want me to use the same source as you want me? All right, so you want me to use the same source as you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna put in
timestamp, Gorilla.
Yeah, 6:16. I don't know why my internet's not acting up. I don't know why my internet's going so slow today. I got nothing running on it.
Yeah, your watch parties seem to be better the last little while since you got the new machine.
Hey, come on.
All right.
Let's gotta figure out how to set this up. Let's see here. Come on.
Gorilla, it could be your new
Use
computer.
server 3.
It could be your new computer is getting ideas watching these movies, and it's starting to rebel against you. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, did I say hello to Jim? I know I clicked on the thing there,
I don't
but
think you did. Hi
hey,
there, Jim.
Actual thing that happened, I think it was in China 2 weeks ago, maybe.
All right, hold on. See, oh man, the source I have. Okay, I'm at 619 roughly. It may not be
Okay,
exactly perfect, but
that works.
Give it a go.
Yeah, you don't have ad blocker, do you?
no. All right, 619 roughly right here.
Yeah. I would get the Brave browser. It has an automatic ad blocker there, or use Origin.
Yeah, I've got an ad blocker I downloaded years ago, and it works really, really well. Pretty well blocks everything.
Is the sound okay, or is the sound still
Yes.
kind of low?
It's okay.
It's not bad. I can hear the dialogue decently.
Yeah.
Besides,
Here, sit it.
they're not having a really loud conversation here anyway, Dan. So I think it's fine.
Yeah. Sit there and after the watch party, I put the thing for uBlock Origin in the private chat there to use. This is a
All right,
video
thank
you
you,
can see
Gorilla.
what the robot does. You guys didn't. Oh wait, is that the one where the robot freaked out? Holy shit! That's it's a little jerky.
So this is the final battle that Kyle Reese mentioned in Terminator 1 then.
Oh, there's Naked Arnold.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Kevin says it's doing better now. So we did get a Naked Arnold there for a brief second.
Yeah. I'm sure you wanted better lighting, though, Gorilla, so you could really appreciate his bare ass. So what did he mean by it was too late? That sounded ominous.
Well, if you know Terminator 1, it's going to a rehash of it right here.
Well, from what I've read about the movie, which isn't a lot, it basically does go back to the early films. Yeah. And Sarah Connor is in it again, but a young version of her by a different actress, I believe.
Yes. Amelia Clark, the girl from Game of Thrones, and she's not a Sarah Connor. She's too short.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey.
Hey.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think could have got told to walk, but since it wasn't on the ground there, it couldn't move its legs or something. Could have just freaked out there. That
Hey,
could
there
have
you go,
been
girl.
all it could have been.
There you go, Gorilla. There you go.
This is a for what I hear, a shot for shot remake of Terminator 1 right here, all done with the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one of
Unless
the
they are reusing the chip.
that was the big criticism. A lot of critics and even, I think some fans was that it was too much of a rehash of the early films, right?
Yes.
I still think it was done well, though.
Well, so far I'm enjoying it. Thing is, I did read some reviews, and the fans seem to give it on average a B plus, so that's pretty good rating.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Those they all volunteer.
Yeah.
Goes. He wants to fuck her.
Yeah, but Connor, that's the thing about time travel. Should Connor reveal it or not reveal it?
I'll go for it.
Well, the thing is, the problem is too, when he goes back to a younger Sarah, so that could be like kind of jailbait territory if he bangs her, right? So
No, she's over 18, so it's all good.
No, she's still okay.
Yeah, because she had John. But here, I'll even Google it.
It would have been funny if you said, "I want to go back," and it's like, "Why should I pick you?" And it's like, "Because I banged her once, and I want to bang her a second time." Okay, like I'm a toxic guy. Come on, give me a break. Okay, bad joke. Bad second.
That's
joke.
in the deleted scenes. She was 19 when she got knocked up by Reese.
Yeah, so she's even younger now, is what I'm saying from what I read about this film. So he
Okay,
could
so
be.
it might be jumping.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's a little sketchy, I gotta say.
Well, I find that they probably thought that Sarah Connor was younger since she was shorter than Kyle Reese, and she looked a lot younger than what she was, probably.
Well, hey, I know a lot of Asian chicks that look younger than they actually are.
Oh, there's some women that they can be like 20 and they look like they're 14 or something. It's kind of freaky sometimes.
Exactly.
Well, there's that one gal that I don't know what the disease it is that she has, but she stopped mentally she kept aging, but physically she remained like an 8-year-old or something like that.
I know she has a reality show, does she not? Because I've seen clips of her on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah, she had some illness or something affected her pituitary gland, I believe. Because I watched one of her videos and she stopped growing, and I think I don't know if I don't think she's quite as young as 8, but I think maybe she's around like 12 or something. Like she looks pretty young.
My cats are freaking out, man.
Your cats are freaking out?
Yeah. I don't know why.
You got impending thunderstorms or something?
No.
Huh.
Well, Grella, you may have to play with your fur balls.
Yeah, apparently one of the guys is in Die Hard there, and according to Kevin.
And here comes pretty soon. One plot thing that was beginning of the end, for most fans would say. In this scene that's going to come up in a few seconds.
So we got all these people sitting there staring at a naked guy.
Well, if you're hearing any background noise on my end, we have our celebration of Victoria Day fireworks going on. These free fireworks.
Okay.
Okay, what the hell was that about?
I don't know.
Timeline fracture.
Yeah.
This is why I really don't like time travel stories. They so often just, when you think, really try to think logically through what they're doing, it just doesn't quite add up and make sense somehow.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to pull off, believable time travel. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Right. Genisys.
I still think the only time travel story I ever really enjoyed was City on the Edge of Forever. Somehow that one worked. I don't know why, but it worked.
Huh. Oh, the sounds of the city. No, where's the gunfire?
Wait for it.
Gotta have the big doggy walk by.
Oh, here we go.
And this guy's like, I gotta lay off the shrooms, man.
I was going to say he was thinking, I got to quit buying that street level alcohol for cheap, man. That's not good shit.
And next thing I know, man, I'll be seeing naked people dropping from the sky all the time,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Now this would be the perfect time just to tell him, repent, sir, repent.
Yeah, he should have said to the homeless guy, he should have had, "This is a message from the Lord. Repent, sinner, and clean up your act. Go out and improve your life." Give him a little sermon, you know. Oh, I love it when they always have creeps in movies.
No, Jim, six pack. Yeah, it's my favorite scenes of the movie.
Don't give any spoilers, please.
I'm trying not to. Ta-da.
Okay, now I'm getting really confused.
Well, I'll give a minor spoiler here. They went all in on the time travel paradoxes in this movie. They did.
Yeah, but this is still a great scene.
So we have evil Arnold kill good Arnold.
This is good
Yeah,
Arnold that's
just-
fighting the evil
yeah,
Arnold.
Yeah, just remember the naked Arnold and the evil Arnold.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. Because we had good Arnold. Obviously, good Arnold is here earlier because he's wearing clothes.
There he is.
He should have brought some better weaponry, though.
Oh, his backup's right there. No name, the 50 cal sniper rifle.
Well, watch out.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
You got to go
Yeah,
for the
good
head.
shot.
Go for
No,
the head.
she hit something. She hit
The
something.
power source. The power source.
The power source processor.
Oh, good, good. Okay, good shooting then.
Yeah.
Well, I like we're back to the original musical score here.
Yeah.
And here comes no, I won't spoil that mildly, but you'll see right here in this scene.
Run, Forrest, run!
Is this?
He stole my pants.
That's pretty nasty, stealing a homeless man's pants.
Oh, you
And
would rather him run around
here
naked?
comes another surprise PvP right about here. You'll soon find out.
No, I figured that.
There's
I
Pedro
figured,
Pascal.
I figured he was one of the metal guys. Yeah, for sure.
So, are you predicting the movie now? Since I gave you a minor spoiler a few minutes ago.
This movie is so all over the map right now. I can't predict anything.
Yeah, but what's coming up is a good part.
That's not a bad thing, though. Sometimes it's more fun when you don't know what's going to happen in a movie.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, extremely predictable movies are boring, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, often they are. How many times have you seen a romantic comedy and you go, I never want to see another one of these?
Well, that's just because it's a romantic comedy.
No, but it's because they all follow a damn formula 90% of the time. Anyway,
Obviously, this Asian actor is the new Terminator for this.
Well,
film.
what was the silver guy in Terminator 2? That was what, a 3000 series or something?
The T-1000.
T-1000. So he's obviously a T-1000, I'm thinking.
Yes.
Because we are back in 1984 or whatever, right?
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That'll ruin your day. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Somebody got I'm getting an echo of my voice. Hey, Shatner reference. Yeah, yay, plus right there.
A cool effect right here.
Very cool.
Very cool. I gotta say, one thing I've been impressed by the sequels is the special effects are well done.
Run.
Yep.
So how's he gonna get away with the cuffs? Is this guy completely stupid?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, I love this.
Arnie!
No.
Mikey, minor spoilers only. No major spoilers, please, Mikey.
No. I didn't say anything.
You probably know who that is.
Yeah.
What, is they gonna leave the other cop to die?
Well,
No.
I
He's
don't.
alive.
I don't think the 1,000 is even thinking about the cop right now.
No, the
He's all,
T-1000.
he's all about the mission.
He's after Reese. He's
He's all
after
about
Kyle
the,
Reese.
yeah, he's all about the mission, right?
Yeah.
Now, Cinderella, I told you, this is jailbait land completely.
Only if they's caught.
There ain't no way they're making it in this film, and if they do, it's like that is going to totally creep me out. Okay.
Well, the girl playing Sarah Connor, or the woman, she was 28 when she took up the role in this movie.
This girl can't be 28.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe marginally I could say 20, but even then, that's stretching it. She looks like maybe 15.
Yeah. And hey, old man Birdie goes, Amelia, baby, is it me or did Nerf for boobs in the future movies? Welcome, old man Birdie. You don't want to know what's coming. That's what makes it better.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ, learn how to fucking drive.
Good night.
Yeah.
Did Arnold actually pick the guy up that easily?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. He was still in great shape, wasn't he? There's no way I could pick up like what about a guy that's like maybe 180 pound wise. No way I could pick up somebody that heavy.
Yeah.
She's a little pissed.
So doesn't she have to make it with him for John Connor to exist?
Yes.
Okay, this is getting weird now. This is getting a bit weird.
Yeah, she looks like she's like 19.
Oh, I don't. Well, she's a nice young looking 19 then.
Yeah.
Seriously, I had a girlfriend that was like 15, and she didn't look a whole lot younger than this chick. And that's when I was a teen. That's when I was a teenager, by the way. So don't get terrible thoughts.
PvP as a teenager. Wow. Imagine the thought.
Hey, I was a teenager once. Oh,
Happy
excellent.
Wallow.
Ramones. I love the Ramones. Be sedated.
Wow.
Oh no.
You know, that is as bad when data tries to smile on Next Generation, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that line. I'm old, but not obsolete. I like that line. Uh-oh.
Are you still enjoying this PvP, or is this a little below average for you?
No, I think it's very solid so far. I got to step away for a couple minutes though, if that's okay. Is there anything that I shouldn't miss in the next minute or two?
Well, besides a major battle sequence in the next few minutes, no.
Okay, well, I was going to step away for a minute whenever.
You want me to pause it for you?
Yeah, if you could pause it for give me 2 minutes, and I'll be as quick as I can.
All right, pause.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's working really good on my end, Gorilla.
Thanks, Sit Dan.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sit Dan.
So far, this is pretty good. Good there. I can't believe I haven't watched this yet.
Have you ever seen the Genisys version, Gorilla?
What did I literally just say?
No,
okay. You haven't yet. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, Kayla, is your mic working to do a little chatting while PP's away? How did you and Gorilla meet?
Hello, Kayla.
I think my mic is working.
Yeah.
Your mic's working now. Yeah. How you doing, Kayla?
She muted back up.
It's good to finally meet you and say hello.
So, is she
nice to meet you all, and hello.
Oh, so Kayla, are you a local with Gorilla? Geographically speaking?
No, she's moving up here soon.
Yeah, Gorilla said in 2 more months she's going to be moving to what's the town you said? Sioux Falls?
South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota, right? Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Ooh.
which is basically the state right next door to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Well, it's close enough to Gorilla so that they can, be able to get together better. Yeah,
Yeah.
without so much distance.
Well, I'm literally like right in the corner, so.
So you're right there. There we go.
Yeah.
I would say this, PvP, PvP, I mean, Gorilla.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back to our PvP.
If you're gonna meet Kayla in person, just make sure you wear protection, okay?
What?
All right, sit there.
What?
Call her down. Sit down.
Well, I don't know what Dan's talking about because I just got back. So
Yeah. Kaylee, feel free to tell sit there the fuck off.
oh boy.
Nice effect.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Should that car be slowing down?
It's a movie.
Oh, froze up on me, damn it.
Well, there's a paradox here that comes to mind. We didn't see the T-1000 until the second film, and obviously that I believe was because I don't think Arnold was familiar with it either. So that seemed like the first T-1000. But here we're like years earlier because she's obviously much younger. She's like a kid still. So I'm guessing this must take like what 15 years before Terminator 2, just a rough guess.
Yeah, roughly.
they had a but they had T-1000s back then. I thought they were a newer model. So this is kind of not quite adding up for me.
PvP, that's the thing of dealing with multiple timelines for multiple futures.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of time travel stories.
Yeah.
And I still can't get used to the fact that they're going to have to make it to create John Carter. She's just too young.
So this guy was the one that plays the T-1000 was actually in the second Red movie, Red 2. That's Lee Byung-hun. That's the Terminator in this one, the T-1000.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, the guy that's getting shot at. Yeah, that's the same guy. He was in Red 2. Yeah.
Uh-oh. There's another problem right here.
Activated him. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Napalm round.
There he is. Get around me.
Well, his spine should be jelly, but by that impact. Nice move.
Now,
Oh, recharge.
yeah.
Nice shot. And damn lucky one, too.
There you go.
Huh.
So what character? She was in Game of Thrones. You said what character did she play?
Amelia Clark. That's the
What-
actress.
What season of Game of Thrones was she in?
She
I
was.
only ever watched the first 2 seasons, and then I never got back to watching the rest of it.
Well, she was one of the. Is it Tadaris? Whatever they call the name of that.
Well, I'm just
She
wondering,
was a member of the clan. Yeah.
was she a major character of any kind? Or
Yes,
just,
she was. Amelia is. Yes.
So what was her character in Game of Thrones, if you can remember, Mikey?
Hold on. Give me a minute.
I'm
So
just
what
what
I
is
know-
this? Is this like a central hub?
And look, it's the twin.
She was, yeah. She was Daenerys Targaryen for 62 episodes from 2011 to 2019.
So which one's which here?
Oh yeah, remember she was Kira in Solo: A Star Wars Story.
That is pure acid right there.
Yeah.
Some corrosive shit right there. They can corrode a fucking T-1000.
Yeah, well, she defeated this T-1000.
That was very anticlimactic.
Yes.
Those are very good effects, I gotta say.
Really good effects.
Well, there goes his damn arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much for you know.
See, that's where I got the idea for time displacement device. Was from this movie.
I still think the Guardian on the Edge of Forever is more believable because it's totally alien technology, right?
Well,
Oh, this
yeah,
is future
several-
technology.
Yeah, but it's still human technology, and I don't know even if 100 years from now or 200 years from now or whenever it's set in the robot war, I don't know if humans will come up with something that cool. That's pretty
I think it
advanced.
will.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
never
pretty advanced.
underestimate a Black Ops or what was it, Black Site or Black Project's budget. They get unlimited funding. They just move the money around.
Well,
So we don't notice.
the movie's stopped here a bit.
It's
It's stuttering once in a while, but
Yeah. This was totally inspired by Star Trek Generations.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think they called it Nexus by accident, right?
Right.
But that's what I like about sci-fi. It can feed off other sci-fi.
Yeah.
But was John killed in that previous scene? I wonder where the guy with the red hand grabbed him.
Well, I won't say what happened to him because Gorilla hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Oh, I'm sorry, PvP. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard any bad spoilers yet.
Mikey, which character are you talking about?
I'm talking about what happened to John Connor.
Oh, that
Played
one. Oh,
by,
yeah.
Okay, I got a question. Since John Carter has to be procreated, and she's extremely hostile to him, but he's got to be the guy to do the dirty with her. It's like, what does he do? Bring her flowers and chocolate, and all of a sudden she warms up to him, or like what?
No.
No, he just pulls it out. She just likes it, the size of it.
Well,
I would say this.
All I can say is keep watching.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
It's that famous syndrome that the people go through when they meet someone that's so dramatic.
Stockholm. But that's more
there
for
you
hostages. That's hostages.
Yeah, I don't think Stockholm Syndrome is generally a romantic thing.
Well, do you have a better explanation how Sarah Connor fell in love
Yeah. I got an explanation right now with this scene. When he gave her the chip back and put it in the palm of her hand and ran that finger across her palm, she was like, ooh, I like the feeling of that finger.
I like my theory better. He whipped it out and she liked how big it was.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's pretty angry and hostile right now. Like I mean, I don't know. She'd have to be pretty lonely to respond that way, I think. I definitely have revised, though. She definitely is at least probably, hopefully 18, because she does have a nice figure and everything once you got to actually see a bit of it. Even though she's really a small lady, really. There we go. Good line. This is a good movie. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is she? Is she taking her pants off? What the?
Yeah,
Why?
they sort of have to for the time. For the time. Well, they sort of have to for the time displacement device.
I gotta say, for a small lady, she's got a nice pair on her chest there. Man, she's got some impressive cleavage going. I just gotta say, oh. Okay, now this is when we need equal representation, is it not, Gorilla?
Yep.
Do you understand why she was chosen? Yeah. Do you understand why she was chosen?
I totally understand now with this scene.
Wait, you're going nuts over a shadow?
Did you see how big her boobs looked on that shadow?
Hey, that's why she became Daenerys Targaryen for 62 episodes.
Yeah, I totally say she's definitely probably legal. She looks like fully developed.
Yeah, but I do have a real question. Was that her stunt double, or was that the real actress showing off?
That was not her stunt double in the shadow. That was her.
What are we talking now? We're talking booby doubles. Is that how crazy
Well,
Hollywood's getting?
Body doubles.
I'm
Well-
pretty sure if she showed her boobs there, then they'd have to pay her more.
Probably.
There's
Anyway,
a reason why, like in
okay. I just want to follow the. I'm starting to think there's a romantic scene going to happen. I kind of want to pay attention to it.
Did you guys already read the Kevin's tricky comments here? He told PvP you need to just keep your mind open to all the time travel stuff.
Oh,
And it's like Janeway says he gives me a headache. You let it be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Kevin Blackburn. He goes, hello,
Gavin
chum.
Blackburn, yes. Hello.
Joint Courtney Jake Courtney was a terrible pick for Kyle Reese. Hollywood tried to make this guy a thing. All his films flopped.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Jack Courtney was not a good choice for Kyle Reese. Definitely agree with that.
And now I'm streaming on 3 devices to be able to chat with you. TV has YouTube. The tablet is now with the movie. My phone is texting messages. And PvP, you need to just keep your mind open to all the time travel stuff. And PvP, it's like Janeway says, it gives me a headache. You let it be.
You know, mentioning Janeway is not going to add to your argument because I hate Voyager.
No, you just gotta go call me. You gotta just go call Mimi's. I hate technical
guys.
Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Time travel machine right here.
Oh, they're time traveling again? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So is this where they start thinking about romantic ideas since they're both naked and about a foot apart? It's like, hey, maybe those guys...
PvP, you mean they're going to do the boom chicka wow wow while they're going through time and space?
Well, wouldn't that might be a first?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Oh, that's hilarious. No, I was laughing at this when I saw this in the theater. Oh,
okay.
Man.
I got it. Wow.
Whee! I'm having sex in a time warp. Wow.
Well, I heard about taking it all new levels, but that's just a little bit too much.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you were having sex while traveling through time, would your orgasms be in the future, the present, or the past?
Yes.
I have no idea.
And how does the sperm again travel during time travel?
Oh my God.
Hey, that is not San Francisco. Where's all the piles of shit on the sidewalk?
Hey,
It's a hot.
it's 2017 when I was there, girl.
Oh, fuck! Shit!
I love those effects.
They
Yeah,
picked a real.
There you go. Do it right there on the highway.
Oh!
Fuck! Ow!
Okay, this is not good.
Motherfucker.
How did they survive that? And now she's hurt. Oh, great.
It's a movie. Oh, look, so it's right there.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have a coordinate of some sort instead of a major highway?
Well,
Okay,
they didn't
now-
plan on landing in it.
They're going for the
They didn't
underpass,
plan
but they
that.
overshot.
And now they're going to
was
jail.
not.
Now they're going to jail for being perverts.
Not San Francisco. It's San Francisco. They'll be out in an hour.
Well, at least they got the traffic right because I've driven in San Francisco.
There
I've
he
been
is,
there a couple of times.
older Arnold.
And the traffic is just like that. It's crazy.
Bite me, he said.
At me.
Bite me. Woo! Bite me. Get to the chopper. Bite me.
I still can't believe they don't have broken bones after getting hit by a car.
Well,
Again, it's plot convenience and it's a movie. So what do you suspect?
Well, yeah, I know.
hey, besides, they might have had some artificial pads built in when they traveled.
Well, maybe it was an after effect of the time travel made them more invulnerable.
Maybe.
Okay, do they bang each other in the ambulance here now?
Probably.
No, I don't think so.
I'll see.
Wow.
That's true. Kyle Reese actor is bad. He sucks at Die Hard too. And wherever it happens, PvP, it's your present. You could be in the past or the future, but it's still your present.
Well, I guess if you were thinking about the past or the future, you'd be thinking about your previous history and your future fantasies. So I guess it would be in the present, right?
Yeah.
No, you guys are thinking of the I think that was the fourth Die Hard. It was called A Good Day to Die Hard. He starred in that alongside Bruce Willis. He played his son in that. The guy
And
that
like,
was
here's the third timeline explanation right here.
Oh, brother. They changed timelines like I change my underwear like every other day.
Only
Or
every
change
other
socks,
day.
in other words?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I work at home. I don't have to be totally hygienic, okay?
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna touch that one.
Please
Well.
don't. Please don't. I don't want you touching my underwear anyway, Gorilla.
Yeah, well, Gorilla's worse at PvP. He doesn't wear any underwear at all. He goes commando style.
Hey, that's
There you
better
go.
than not changing them.
I personally think Gorilla probably is naked like Arnold all the time when he's not working. No, she's getting angry again. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm starting to sense a B story that I'm not really going to get into. The first part was great, but now I don't care about these characters. I don't care who they are or what they're about. They're boring. Oh, God. Is this the dumb cop trope I'm starting to sense here?
So find out that old man is actually the young cop in the first half of the movie.
Oh, this is the guy that survived when they were getting attacked in the clothing store.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that
And
10
now
years is a
everyone
really
else
good
thinks
number
that
on him.
Oh, I like. Okay, I like.
Well, they're
I
in
like
2017.
that. I like that. That's good.
They're in
That's good.
2017.
Okay, well, he knows what he's talking about then, and of course, they're totally like, you need to see a psychiatrist there, bud.
Yeah, oh, you're insane.
Well, I think I just kind of hinted at that.
Well, if you're a time traveler saying, "Oh yeah, I'm from the 25th century, I travel back and forth through time," would you believe that guy too, or that girl?
No, not with our. Well, the thing is, not with our current technology, but if he came like 500 years from the future, but it would depend on how credible his story might be. But he'd have to go a football field in length to convince me. Let's put it that way.
All right, what's this going on here?
There's J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons was also in the Spider-Man franchise.
Are these cops so stupid that if the kid was born in 2004 and it's 2017, there's obviously something fucked up here, right? And these cops are too dumb to realize it. These cops are stupid.
Yeah.
I hate
Brian
stupid
is the
cops.
only guy that's his character in this movie, Brian, but he knows what's going on. Oh, Brian. That was the cop they saved when she came in there with the truck that said, "Come with me if you want to live."
I know
That
it's a
was the
cop.
cop.
I know you don't have to keep explaining it, Mike. I figured that out like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't trying to be facetious.
I'm just wondering how we're going to get rid of Detective Cagney and Detective Lacey, the dumbasses.
Yeah.
These two are really annoying. And I mean the cops.
Yeah.
Oh, right in the nuts. Right in the nuts.
Thank goodness.
And here comes a major plot twist within a few scenes. You will either love it or hate it.
Yeah. You missed the
Not
not
convincing there, lady. Not convincing. I think she enjoyed it quite a bit.
I have to move some of this, but
Here comes a major plot point right here. Oh,
there he is.
oh, another fourth timeline right here.
And who is this guy again?
John Connor.
John Connor.
What the F? And he's come from the future because he's got the scarred face, obviously.
Yeah, but then to make it even more complex, this is a paradox. John Connor should not exist since he's not made yet by Sarah or Kyle Reese yet.
Well, this is another reason I don't like time travel. These multiple timelines drive me crazy. Because it just does, it's like trying to do math and go 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 = 8, but you end up going 2 + 2 + 2 = 80,000. Like it just doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Scurvy.
All right.
And True Mikey, that's one. It was bad one. Die Harder, maybe it was called. It was called A Good Day to Die. Bruce Willis' character went to save his son, Russia's the CIA after a bigger target.
Right. Jai Courtney plays his son. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And Scurvy says, "Hello, tea fruitcakes."
Tea fruitcakes.
Hey, lemon.
That's new.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, they stole this from somewhere. I can't remember which movie.
I will say this, PvP. Try not to pull out your hair from all these timelines, okay?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna pull up my hair. I can't pull up my hair.
Oh.
I got like a short marine cut haircut today, so I can't pull none of my hair out. Because I was like a hippie length hair when I went into the barber shop today.
Yeah, you just mentioned Nacogdoches, Texas, which is like one of the border towns near Mexico.
Oh, just shoot him now.
Not yet. Hold on.
So if she shoots him, though, doesn't that fuck up the whole scenario?
No. Just keep watching, guys.
Yeah, hold on, PvP. You'll see something pretty soon.
Okay, I'm guessing when that guy with the red hand grabbed him, he somehow fucked him up, and he's actually evil now.
Yes.
Okay,
Damn
I got
it!
it.
You spoiled it for yourself, PvP.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't fall off the Cabbage Patch truck last week there, Dan. You know, just saying.
I know, but you figured it out. We wanted to keep a surprise for you, though, PvP.
I've been figuring shit out for 67 years now. Well, maybe not the first couple years because I was in diapers and probably confused. But
you kind of ruined it for Gorilla because Gorilla's trying to figure out
shit!
why
Sorry.
John Connor's supposed to be a bad guy.
Well, you probably they're probably going to kill him soon anyway, right? So.
Wow. Well, we'll just see.
I wasn't even thinking about spoilers, but I don't think Gorilla's too upset about spoilers generally. Wow. Maybe you should put a lock on the door there, guy. You actually would think they would have a passcode on a high security area on the door. Okay, so I'm guessing Arnie is going to show up and attack John Connor here. That's my theory. That's my theory anyway.
Whoa.
So he had no memory of the first time he had sex with her.
Right. That's why it screws up the two Cameron movies.
And now I'm thinking, are you saying I gotta have sex with a girl that looks like she's 14? He's like,
well,
whoa.
Here comes Arnold with the big pops, with the big bear. You shot him. You shot him. No. He's not dead. No.
But so is he a T-1000?
No. He's worse.
It's E3000.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I don't think Arnold has to explain himself. They're like, oh shit.
He's upgraded.
Yes, and fans would say this was a very controversial move.
Yeah.
I like it though. Actually, I think it's very creative of them to take this a plot twist.
Nope.
Oh, that's good. I would listen to the Terminator.
Which one?
The guy that Arnie that said this is a tactical error. I would listen to him. I mean, let's face it. Arnie is a Terminator, even if he's one of the primitive models. But he still has more knowledge of how a Terminator might think than a human would. At least that's my guess. I don't know.
And that's Skynet, the one that Connor's talking to right now.
Yeah.
He's the one part of Skynet that survived, is what you're saying, Dan?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well,
They're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
God, Artie's a little slow in this.
Get the hell out of there. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. I admire her loyalty, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. What the hell was that?
MRI machine.
Yeah.
Oh, it interferes with their electronics, I'm guessing.
Right.
Yes, it's theorized by fans that the MRI machine it interferes with their magnetic field and how their nanites form. At least for John Connor's Terminator.
That makes total sense because I actually had an MRI one time years ago, and it does use magnetic resonance imaging, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
So this makes
There's
complete
a guy
sense.
who he didn't let the
This is
hospital
so
know that he was
cool.
carrying, and they turned the MRI machine on while he was strapped. And let's just say he didn't come out of that MRI machine. He ended up shooting himself inside the MRI machine.
Get the hell out of there, you idiots. Gee,
Yeah.
You think by now he's had enough experience fighting these things that he would get the hell out of there like without even thinking twice.
Right.
Oh no, is our cool guy going to get killed here finally?
I don't know.
Oh shit. I like this guy. I want him to retire with a pension and go to Florida, get a couple of hot babes, sit on the beach all day, drink some pina coladas and enjoy himself, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to see him die. Oh, we don't even find out. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's a good
No.
thing. That means the Terminator left and he's safe. Yeah, that was not John Connor. That's nice, nice ironic touch, turning your prime enemy into one of you.
Yeah.
I can see why Arnie came back in this film. This is some pretty good writing here.
Well, it's actually James Cameron that persuaded two of the co-producers in this film to bring him back, and they solved the problem that a Terminator, because it has the human attributes, he can grow old just like any normal human.
Yeah, because he has a flesh exoskeleton, right?
Yes.
You know, the fascinating thing, though, I read some of the stuff about the background, and Cameron did beg Schwarzenegger to come back. And when the film was released, Cameron was very positive about the film, you know, giving it a thumbs up. But then years later, he retracted that, and he said he really didn't like the film. So,
and there's the real that's the Dyson and his son.
It was a bit weird, though, that Cameron flip-flopped on his, expression of his liking of the movie. Oh, this is creepy as hell.
Yep.
I don't know why the human race. There's one thing about advancing, and there's another thing about going into territories you can't fully understand the consequences of.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Gavin says nobody's getting any medical treatment then.
No. I mean, within reason, of course, you want. I mean, I don't want to be living in the 17th century when you would live to be 25 or something because some illness would kill you. No. I'm not saying go back to that. But I'm just saying, look at the scenario. We got AI. Even though AI is really still stupid, and it's not cognitive yet in any human sense. But they're working on it. And have you seen some of the videos on YouTube of those robotics, like some of the robots the military's developed? Take a look at some of that stuff. It's really pretty scary, guys. And if they ever get AI intelligence and put in those robots, this film might not be so sci-fi anymore.
We are at least 25 years from that stage, PvP, for highly intelligent robots.
Well, there's one thing I've learned about the future, Dan, is often it can arrive faster than you think it will. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I've learned enough in life. There's one rule I live by, and I do is I try not to make assumptions about anything.
Oh.
This is cool.
Yep.
I'm really liking this movie. I think this movie is really, really
I
good.
love this scene. This is one of my favorites. Is seeing the Golden Gate Bridge and they're over there on Mount Tamalpais.
I traveled across the Golden Gate Bridge twice, Mikey, in my lifetime.
I've done it more than once.
I did it twice. First time was 1967 when my parents decided we had to go to Disneyland, and we had my grandma with me, and she was getting too overheated in the car, so we got to San Francisco, and then we went to the airport and flew the rest of the way down to LA.
A true beautiful American sight right there. Every American needs a place like this.
Yeah, with all those guns and ammo and everything. Absolutely.
So exactly.
You're saying you need well, you know what you need to build, Gorilla? You need like a tornado shelter next to your home, and make it big enough so you can have a ginormous arsenal of weaponry like this, and you're all set to go, right?
Well, the ginormous bunch of weaponry will protect them from the future zombie apocalypse.
I thought we're living in the zombie apocalypse now.
No, we're not there. We're not there yet.
Well, did you realize the election results federally a month ago?
Well, yes, I did, but when we're talking zombie, we're talking real, like another type of
Okay, I was
dreaded
just
C word that would
I
turn people into
I was
zombies.
talking mindless zombies, not the flesh eating kind. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, the flesh eating will come later.
And like
My
a little,
Ramones.
and like a little
Ramon.
contest here, seeing on who has the longest
I wanna be
shaft.
traded. Gimme. Da, 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 da. He's a Ramones fan.
Now they're having a dick measuring contest on who can load a fucking cartridge faster.
Yep.
This is funny. Oh no, he's malfunctioning. Oh, what's happening? Oh god, no.
Yeah, he's
No.
malfunctioning again.
Why?
He's old.
Well, he's old.
Oh, is he going through like? Is this like this is a reference to Blade Runner,
Yeah.
where Roy Batty at the end of the film starts to realize he's coming to the end of his existence.
All right.
Got to be a Blade Runner tribute. It's got to be.
I would think so.
Oh, he seems to be working now. That's weird.
Yeah.
Jesus. I can understand why the mainstream critics called this convoluted. I truly can. At this point, we're getting in so many multiple timelines, and I'm not quite sure what's happening anymore at this point. But I'm not criticizing it. I'm still enjoying it, which is why I think fans gave it a B+ rating overall.
Yeah.
But it is
Well,
getting
they
a bit.
thought,
It's a bit
well,
convoluted.
they thought that after.
Yeah. But
Okay,
see, when
I was gonna
AI
say
becomes
they
a
thought
reality,
that
the first thing they make is sex. Japan's already making them there, Gavin. Japan's already making them.
Making what?
Sex bots.
Sex bots.
Yes.
I hate to tell you this, guys, but I'm moving to Japan next month.
Yeah.
Well, just order them. They'll ship them over.
Yeah, but can you imagine the shipping costs for a sex bot from Japan? Actually,
I don't think you can afford the bot to start with.
I think sex bot from Japan sounds like a Spinal Tap song, does it not, guys? Mikey gets that joke.
I got it. I wonder, like, the song Turning Japanese. I wonder if you turn the turning part into humping Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you'd have a hope in hell of getting that recorded at any major
I'm
label
pretty
today.
sure of that, but I was just kind of thinking that. Because,
You know what? I'm amazed that they actually got that song recorded back in 1980 or whatever. You
80,
never
yeah.
get there's no major label that ever put that song on nowadays. They would never
on
record
today, right?
Yeah.
On today.
What's going on here?
We have regressed.
What's going
Here
on
we go.
here?
Okay. Oh, come on, just do it. You've
Come on,
got
50
to.
nose speed, yes.
If you don't, John won't exist. Come on, baby. Just get it over with.
Yeah, but John Connor's the only reason that Skynet's still around.
Yeah.
So this time they don't create John Connor and that saves the world. Okay, this is really getting messed up now. Besides, how can they be sure of what they do? Because if they don't do it, maybe he won't exist. And if they do it, maybe that'll screw things up. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, F me. So how did he come back? Oh, he escaped. He escaped from the hospital. Of course he did. Oh, God.
Uh, uh. I think she's a little pissed.
Yeah, nice shot.
It's not going to stop them, though.
No.
Well, I know they killed the
Yes.
T-1000. The T-1000, what they put him in? What was it, a furnace or an acid bath? or
Acid
something at the
bath,
end?
basically.
Yes, acid bath.
So that's probably the only way they got a hope in hell of killing Terminator, John.
Yeah.
But how are they going to get him in an acid bath? Because he probably knows to avoid that since he's an upgrade.
Yeah, the thing about the T-3000, it may be a machine that also has the mind of a human in it. That's what makes this robot more dangerous.
Different. Yeah, a lot more dangerous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the T-1000 was basically
All right. They're going through.
The
Yeah,
1000.
they're going through Robin Williams Tower tunnel. So this is a homage to Robin Williams, also.
Yeah, they got oh shit.
Oh shit!
This is so cool.
For me, this movie is so bad it's good in my taste. Anyway, this is.
You think this is a bad movie? I don't think it's a bad movie.
Well, it was bad enough, PvP. I read that they were going to create 2 more sequels after.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
I love
that cat was so scared shitless.
You cannot say a movie with a moment that good is a bad movie. Come on now.
Yeah. But, well, anyway, so what I was saying was because this film didn't do well, they canceled the sequels, but then that greenlit Cameron to make that even worse monstrosity Dark Fate. So.
Actually, Mikey, the film did quite well. I believe it made 440 million worldwide. I think the budget was just a little over 100 million. But the trouble was, by the time they factored the marketing in, they still needed to make like another 10 million to break even, which is the damn problem with making such expensive movies, right?
Yeah. You know what's so great too is that they have such great scenes on the Golden Gate Bridge. You guys remember the Rise of the Planet of the Apes when they were fighting on the Golden Gate Bridge?
I haven't seen it in years, so not really.
Yeah.
But
there he is. Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh yeah! That's so cool.
Fuck!
That is so cool. Oh
now,
yeah!
did not flip like that, but still doesn't mean that's not cool.
Oh, look at that! Oh man, that's so awesome.
There's no way I've ever classified this. This is a really good movie.
Oh, man.
I think this is really. This is better than the last one we watched. I'll say that right now. I think this is a lot better.
There's no way he would survive. There's no way fucking way he would survive.
No way.
He's a action movie hero, Gorilla.
Yeah, he's not allowed to die, Gorilla.
He's got what they call plot armor.
Yeah.
But I agree. I mean, if you and I went through this shit, we'd be meatloaf, you know. And I'm not talking about the singer.
Yeah.
I love how Arnie keeps ticking and ticking like a good Timex watch does, you know.
Yeah, Arnie takes the licking and keeps on ticking.
That's right.
Shut up,
Oh,
Jay.
here we
Shut
go.
up, Jay. Shut up, Jay. Ooh, a magnetic. He hit him with a magnetic glove.
No, give us the explosives device.
Pulled him out of there.
Whoa, baby.
Still cool. Wow.
This is really good. This is well done.
Yeah, Gorilla, this is supposed to be 2017, which ironically was the year I took Suzanne through San Francisco before it turned into your San Francisco.
Yeah. Oh, it's real body.
Down on your knees. But I'm a Terminator. You can't put me on the knees.
Best season was scuba since during here.
Look at her. She's only 5'3". Yeah.
I know. Oh God, not that smile again.
Oh God.
Well, I told you she's very tiny. That's why I thought she was so young until I saw her her figure, and then it's like, okay, this girl's well developed enough to be older.
Yeah. Huh.
So are they going to do it or what? Like, I don't see how he gets born if they don't do it.
It doesn't happen in this movie.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm confused. It's got to be the multiple timeline crap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Lurch?
Well, we get an Addams Family reference. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. Who's Lurch? Oops.
She's a
He's
Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not him again. Oh, for frickin'. Okay, this plot thread is starting to annoy me now.
Works for me.
I can work with that. Hey.
Now this is a good cop. This is the good cop that wants to do good.
I told you guys that was the cop they saved way back in '84 in the store there.
I know that for like the second time I've told you that, Mikey. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'm just reconfirming it. Sorry,
that's why I'm enjoying his character so much at this point. Oh shit.
Well, I like J.K. Simmons in this. I do, absolutely.
He's given a good performance, I gotta say.
Yeah. And I'm glad he's been in 3 different franchises. Yeah.
I
got it.
still don't get. I mean, he's Kyle. He's not John.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
John Connor was the hero, not Kyle.
well,
yeah,
but
but
they're also
Kyle
Kyle
banged his
alive.
mom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
Well,
one part of
that-
one part of the film. That's the one part of the film that I just don't get. I'm lost on that.
John Connor can't be born without Kyle Reese banging his mom.
Right.
Because since they didn't do it, then he can't exist.
it's time. Just like I keep saying, PV, it's time travel paradoxes.
Yes.
This movie's got a bucket full of those, I gotta say. But I like Arnie's really doing great performance in this movie, by the way. I'm really loving Arnie in this.
I think this is where a lot of the audiences didn't like this film, and I think those audiences were woke. It had to be early woke.
25th, that's 10 years ago, though. So, yeah, you could have a theory there, actually, Mikey.
I think I do have a great theory there.
I gotta say, I'm actually surprised that Arnold's performance is so good in this.
I don't want to spoil this, okay? Please. He's going to do a great scene in the helicopter. Arnold is. He's selling it right away.
Yeah,
Okay.
wise choice.
Go, Brian, quick. Get out of it.
Oh shit!
Wow. Well, yeah, but you got it
There's
started.
no fucking way.
What do you mean there's no way? It's Hollywood, Gorilla. Yeah, but in a normal context, no, there would have been no way that helicopter would have pulled out of the dive like that.
Well, the tribute there was to the first Superman Christopher Reeve film with the helicopter scene, right?
Yeah.
Because that's pretty damn similar when you think about it. I mean, the
Yeah.
helicopter scene with that in that movie's pretty implausible, but it worked. And same thing here, right?
Right. I still love this.
All the CGI, roughly.
The CGI is really excellent in this. I must say.
Yeah.
And you guys know I'm not an automatic CGI person, but this
I
is
know.
well done.
That's awesome. Wow.
He sacrificed himself for the cause.
I gotta say the practical and the visual effects are awesome, though. I mean, they really are. Yeah. Wow.
Is this one of Arnold's last really good performances?
I think so, yeah. Well, at least we know that, Sarah Connor's a good shot.
This guy is too hard to kill.
Yeah, he is.
That's
But
one thing.
he's the ultimate. Well,
that's the point.
PvP. Wait, listen. What?
Go.
That's my favorite scene, right there.
Oh, this is unreal.
Oh,
He's gonna make it crash. There we go. Yeah. So, guys, we're under the impression that this John Connor is the ultimate Terminator. He's the highest upgrade.
Are you saying he's not?
No, he is.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I just hate him. I hate his character. Well, I
I
hate
do
him as
believe
a
that's
robot.
the point.
I hate him as a robot.
Oh man.
Damn it. But I think they're stretching this out a little too long. It's like when a villain is almost impossible to kill, I kind of get that. Sometimes that can be fun, but when they drag it out like through 40 minutes or whatever, like 45 minutes, it
Yeah.
starts to get to the point where I just don't care anymore. I'm just starting to, it's like, oh, I think I'll take a nap or something, It's like, man. Like, let's just end it. Let's just get this over with. Kill this guy now.
Right. Hmm.
When are they going to figure out that these weapons don't work?
There we go.
Yeah.
I
So,
Wow.
PP, so you're selling this movie is dragging out a little bit?
Yeah, I like the first part, but I'm finding like the last 40 minutes or so are getting too repetitious.
Yeah,
It's like, okay,
that's sort
how
of
many-
what fans. That's sort of yeah.
well,
That's
how
sort
many,
of what
how
fans and
many?
critics are saying.
Yeah, that's definitely lowering my rating. I'm thinking, but it's like, okay, we've seen John Connor fight with them. What, one time, two times, three times, four times, five times now? Like I'm losing track, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, somebody's got to win eventually. This is getting to the point of ridiculous. It's like okay, if Bugs Bunny defeats Elmer Fudd in 20 movies, cartoons, I can believe that because they're cartoons, right?
Well, can I just clear up something, guys? By the way, Jason Clarke, who plays John Connor, this ultimate Terminator, he's not related in real life to Amelia Clarke. Just so you guys know, they're not related.
Well, are you saying they're not brother and sister in real life?
No, they're not related at all. They're sorry, man.
I'm joking, Mikey. I already knew that.
Yeah, you're thinking family incest, aren't you?
Well, tell me, can a couple with the same last name be related or not?
Usually I'd say yes, but in this case, I found out that no, they're not related at all. So
Well, it's like how many people with the last name Smith are in the world?
yeah,
I could see, Mary Smith and John Smith getting married and they're not related because there's hundreds of millions of Smiths out there.
Uh-oh.
oh,
Oh, for crying out loud.
oh crap.
The final battle between Skynet and the T-800.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to destroy the servers.
Are you saying this 186 final battle is actually the last one?
This is supposed to be the final battle.
Good Lord. Oh gosh.
No, he's doing it.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that did some damage to him.
That does some damage. Well, remember, he's completely, down to the basic particle, metallic particles. So he is the ultimate Terminator.
This can't be one of these back down to the 0 seconds.
Probably.
Yeah, and I will agree with the PvP. This movie is dragging out way too long on this half. It is.
They could have cut this movie by about, I say, could have cut it by about 20 minutes.
I'd say I would even go as far as say they could have cut it by half an hour.
And the thing is too, the last 45 minutes has been so heavy on special effects. If they had cut a lot of this crap, which let's face it, it's unnecessary.
And I will say this:
they probably could have saved. They probably could have brought the budget down by I don't know, 20, $30 million, and actually probably made a freaking profit on the movie, right? Instead of taking a loss.
Yeah.
And more importantly, I find this movie kind of boring. I mean, a little bit right now, even though it's action, because we all know what's going to happen at the end of the movie. We all know.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the first part was great, but this last half is really starting to suck. I gotta say, and it's like the special effects are great, the action's great, but enough already. Like I don't want to see the same thing over and over and over, and that's basically what they're doing. It's like I'm getting bored actually, which is weird for an action film. When are they going to learn that this kind of stuff doesn't kill this thing? This is just stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting the realm of really stupid now because they keep
He just got it from behind with his metallic
they
glove.
keep doing the same shit over and over again, and they keep losing over and over again. Ah, man.
Activate it now. Shut up. Start it now. Start the generator now.
This is somewhat heartfelt, but it's also not heartfelt because we don't know what's going to happen.
Well, yeah. This is
Well,
what
I know what happens when I see it. I haven't seen it yet, so. By the way, I thought people had to be naked to go through that, and obviously Arnie had his
Well,
clothes on.
that's why he decided to run it because, yeah, they had to be naked, but they're not naked. They're both.
Yeah, and in this scene, you see why no metal or inorganic material cannot do time travel. You'll see right here.
So that means it's going to like just destroy itself.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. You can't do anything. You
this
can't get out of
reminds
it.
this reminds me of that alternative factor Star Trek episode where they're like in limbo fighting each other at the end of the episode. Remember that?
Yeah. Telecoma.
Because this is this an homage to the alternative factor? I doubt it, but it almost could be.
Wow.
Poor Arnie.
Yeah. Arnie goes through so much shit.
I gotta say, I thought Arnie really did a good performance in the film. I gotta give him credit for that. Because let's face it, he could have walked through it for like I don't know how many millions of dollars, but he actually, made an effort, right?
Well, he's one that'll take pride in his actual work.
Yeah, he's bound for good. Yeah, there we go. So now he's bound for good and he's destroyed everything. Look at that complex. Wow. Yeah, better close the door. There you go.
Oh, I just love it. I love these. That's a trope. The last second they close the door so they don't get destroyed. Yeah, I've seen that a few times.
Oh yeah.
Now, do they finally? They don't get it on in this movie. Damn, but don't they need to get it on again because John Connor is dead?
Why would you want to though? Then I mean, once you realize what John Connor truly turned into at the very end, why would you want to bone each other to create another one?
The thing is, though, John Connor was good. It was just that that Skynet cyborg or whatever he was with the red hand that turned him evil. So
Turned him evil.
So if you factor that in, like they should factor in, like do some kind of message to warn John that there's a traitor in his ranks on Victory Night that will destroy him.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could have like 4 or 5 multiple timelines, there must be a way to send that message to him, right?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah, but then here's the problem with multiple timelines. Which timeline do you send it to, though?
Yeah, just a second. I want to hear this.
So Skynet is destroyed. They don't need to do it. We don't need John Connor. I get it. That actually kind of makes sense in a weird way. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, we forgot about this. What the?
Pops?
How did he have the metal hand?
He got he fell into that programmable goo.
Right.
Weird.
Yeah, he did.
Remember when he hit the floor, he melted into the metal, so it must have rebuilt him or melted him back into form.
So is he like a T1000 now, kind of?
Kind of.
Yeah,
He
interesting.
kind of like the TX. In
A
theory,
TX.
he's both
Right.
an endo and an exoskeleton.
So
Right.
he's like a combination Terminator in a sense.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes. See, which, like after seeing this is what made me even more upset that Cameron decided to do Dark Fate after this.
There is one more, isn't there?
Yep, Dark Fate, which is the worst possible thing they could have ever done.
Yep.
I don't know why they should have called it quits here, because this is not a bad wrap up to the franchise.
Exactly, PvP.
I mean, Skynet's eliminated. He doesn't have to boink a young chick, so the woke crowd won't lose their freaking minds.
Right.
And it's all good, right?
Yeah, so it makes me even
Here, I
more
wanna do this
upset.
message.
Yeah.
They never should have made a sequel.
Okay.
Okay, is Arnie going to
How
recommend?
many more? How much longer is this?
That would have been funny if Arnie had looked at her and gone, "Carl, this is the good man. You should definitely, you should definitely just do him anyway because he deserves a little bit of fun." I gotta
You did
say,
that. You did that so fun.
I will do a minor spoiler. There is a post.
I'm actually getting to have a half-assed.
I will give a minor spoiler.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Take a cold shower, PvP.
Oh, maybe they do it after all, like off camera.
He's laughing at
Oh, no,
him.
that's a smile.
Not again. Not again.
This is
God.
There's moments like that make this film worth watching. I must say that was funny.
Yeah. Three
Arnie's
times
good
I've
in
seen
this.
And I will do a minor.
I'm not the biggest Arnie fan because Arnie has he's got a limited range. Let's be honest.
Listen.
But when he does movies that suit his range, it's good.
Oh God. See, and that left it open for Dark Fate.
Yeah.
Why the hell? Why would Cameron agree to do another? I mean, that was a perfect wrap up.
Well, apparently not according to Cameron. So.
Screw Cameron.
Yeah. So,
guys,
I gotta turn down these noisy.
Hold on, there's a post-credit scene right here.
Oh shit. And evil John Connor is still alive, and Skynet comes back to life, right?
No, I bet
right there.
Single chip
right there. A backup right there.
Yep.
Sequel bait right there.
There's nothing worse than a franchise that doesn't know to give it up when it's done.
Right.
Yeah. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes Terminator Dark Fate watch party with Gorillas. Censor thoughts.
Oh, I'll probably be there. I might regret it, but I'll probably be there.
Yeah. Let's see. PvP, you're kind of describing the same issue Superman has. You can't really kill Superman, so it makes it kind of pointless story. There is not a real risk. The thing
Well,
is that he never changes, no matter what the path remains the same. That's a lesson that makes more because they want more money.
Right.
well, is there a franchise existing that doesn't want to make more money? I mean, let's be fair here.
Yeah.
Well, we all know this well. We know that
Well,
there's a lot of them that won't end.
the thing is, as far as Superman, like, okay, he's an alien from the planet Krypton. He has superhuman. He's basically invulnerable because of our sun, sun. Um, so yeah, of course, that aspect of the character does make him kind of boring because he's really hard to kill unless you have kryptonite.
Yeah.
I think what makes the Superman stories interesting for me is a lot of the time I kind of find the Clark Kent stuff just as much fun, especially when Clark and Lois are interacting and their relationship evolves, right? Like that's really good stuff. That's kind of what I enjoy. And the Superman, putting on the cape and the tights and all that. I mean, that's great, but it's not like the whole point of Superman is the action stuff. There's the relationship stuff because it's all about. Remember when Martha and the Kents were raising him on the farm, and they're like, he's his father says, "I know you were put here for a reason, but it wasn't to score touchdowns." And it's like, yes, that's the whole point. It's not always about the heroics with Superman. It's
Right.
about the interpersonal human stuff of the stories that makes him an interesting character.
Oh, absolutely. And welcome back, Resolute Germ. He says, and I'm back online just in time to miss the movie.
Oh, God. I feel bad for you, Germ. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, Superman is too much a goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Well, he was created in 1939. But you know what? The thing is, I like Batman. Batman's my guy. Because Batman is more realistic. Batman's a human. He's not from a foreign planet. He doesn't have superpowers. He only has, well, he's a billionaire, so that's like, yeah.
Right, Bruce Wayne, yeah. So,
I can't quite relate to that. He's, stinking rich, but he uses his money for good. He uses his money to protect Gotham City. He's got all the cool technology because of his money with the Batmobile and all that. He's got Alfred, the butler, cool Alfred. I mean, I love Batman because Batman is believable. I mean, okay, he's rich, but other than the rich part, he's believable. Like he's just a guy that trained himself, worked out hard. Every day he's working out, probably pumping out iron for hours, and he's got the bat suit, which probably gives him some armor protection and whatnot. But he's basically more believable because he's just a basic. Underneath it all, he's just a regular guy. Well, if a regular guy can be a billionaire, but you know what I'm saying, right?
So yeah, and Kevin Strecky is saying that the Clark Kent part of the story is very good. That's what made Smallville so good, and Batman is the cooler version of Elon Musk. Yeah, well, probably.
Okay,
Batman's overdone. Yeah, he's the easy way out for writers. Yeah, he is, of course. But okay, the Superman that's coming out this summer with James Gunn, I think what the trailers have shown me so far is they're trying to make Superman appear more vulnerable, being Clark Kent that he is, as opposed to being a superhero. So they're trying to show a more critical side of Superman that most people aren't related to.
If Superman starts crying and going to see the psychoanalyst every Friday, I'm out. I'm done. That's not what Superman is. Superman he's supposed to be heroic. Okay,
yes.
Maybe it's 1939 when he was created, and maybe that's a long time ago, and maybe those kind of ideas are antiquated and out of fashion with the modern audiences. But I don't really give a shit because Superman is Superman. These characters are what they are. It's like, be true to the characters the way the people that created them, okay? It's like, Tarzan is supposed to be swinging on vines through the jungle, with Gorilla by his side, gorilla feeding him a banana every once in a while to keep him going.
Yeah.
That's what Tarzan does. You don't put Tarzan in a business suit and make him a computer analyst in New York City doing deals on Wall Street. You don't do that to Tarzan, right?
Right.
So, respect the integrity of the characters.
Well, see, and that's the one thing I'm glad that Gunn brought back is he brought Crypto. He's in the comics. The dog is there from the very beginning because I used to read Superman comics and he always was there, but they had never brought him in before. So I think this is going to be, I definitely think this is going to be a different Superman. It might be better. It might be worse. I don't know.
I just hope they don't wokeify him because that's.
I just hope they don't either. Well, since we had Trump in office, we're supposed to be eliminating wokeness. So
even Trump can only control Hollywood so much, though, Mike.
He can only control it in the government, not in the movie franchise.
Right.
Yeah, Superman should not be relatable. He's a damn demigod. And we're talking Superman. Did you like the second trailer? Scurvy just got back.
Yes, I like the second trailer with Crypto. Okay. Yeah. Superman is obviously down and hurt, and he asks his dog Crypto. He whistled for him, and he comes and grabs him and takes him back to the Fortress of Solitude. So yes.
What years was the Crypto in? I don't remember Crypto.
I think Crypto came in the early 40s.
Okay, I didn't start seriously collecting my big era with comics were the 60s and 70s, and that was the time I was reading Superman, and I bought a lot of Superman comics in those decades. But I wasn't aware of Crypto.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing is that when they had George Reeves doing, on TV.
Oh yeah.
And they never had never once did they have a Crypto there. I knew that. And then when they had Christopher Reeve that did it in the movies, for those 4 movies he did, they never showed it. They never showed a dog, for Brandon Routh when he did his one Superman Returns, which was a shit show. Having Kevin Spacey as playing Lex Luthor. That was bad. And then when they brought back, Henry Cavill, well, they never once, in the time they had Henry Cavill, they didn't have the dog Crypto either. So I'm really happy though. I really want to see how this dog Crypto's going to do.
Well,
I'll probably be cheering for the dog rather than than Superman.
I mean, if they're putting Crypto in, maybe that's a good sign that they're going back to the original source material way back in the 40s.
Thank you, Jared. Okay. Yeah, you said Crypto first appeared in 55. Okay.
But anyway, maybe they're going back to earlier source material, which is interesting because, you would think the writers wouldn't even be aware of that. So obviously, it seems they've done some research, right? Is what I'm saying. So that could be a good sign. Yeah,
and right, Lemon Pie said his best part is Crypto smacking up that lady villain in the trailer. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. Wow. I agree with that. Also, Kevin Strecky says the James Gunn version has a very different tone to it. I'll have to reserve my opinion until I see it. It's hard to see that it's the right tone. The Christopher Reeve Superman will always be my favorite. Well, yeah, Kevin Strecky, Christopher Reeve will always be my ultimate favorite, Superman. Absolutely.
Yeah, Christopher's got it for me. He'll always be my my Superman, just like Captain Kirk is my star.
Well, just like Shatner is like the best captain, right? So
he's the best captain. Yeah, I don't care what anybody else says.
That'll never change. And I'm sorry, but my Batman is definitely Michael Keaton. Those first 2 films. That's my Batman.
Keaton was good, but I kind of liked the first 2 Christopher Nolan Batmans.
Well, they weren't bad. No. I know. Christian Bale, right? Christian Bale was Batman.
Christopher Nolan was the director, I think.
Nolan was the director. Christian Bale was the Batman in those 3 films.
Yeah, right? I liked the first 2 a lot. I thought Batman Begins was really good because that that was like a great origin story of Batman, which I don't. Was there any film that ever did an origin story in that much in depth, like him training in Tibet or whatever, and going
They
through all that
tried.
crazy shit?
Well, they tried with Keaton. I know that they tried with Keaton in the first two films as sort of the origin story, and then they kind of tried it again with Val Kilmer in the third one. And then, of course, well, the George Clooney one was a total shitstorm. So, they did try, and I think that the Henry Cavill Superman actually did try a little bit more of an origin story, didn't they? From that, so yeah, I mean I think that was kind of cool, but like I said, I think Christopher Reeve has a better story, and then like Kevin Struckey said, when they did Smallville, well, Peter Welling did a great growing up as young Superman Clark Kent, so yeah, that was a good origin
I
story
think
too.
I watched the first 4 or 5 years of Smallville. I kind of lost interest after that.
Yeah, it was okay to me.
All right, so Scurvy here says the best part of crypto smacking up that lady villain.
Yes.
And Crystal's first appearance was 55. The gun version has very different tone to it. I have to reserve my opinion until I see it. It's hard to see that it's a right tone. The Christopher Reeve Superman will always be my favorite. Yeah, Christopher Reeve, it's good there.
Prodigy.
Crypto listens to Prodigy, knows what I'm saying.
I know what he's saying. Yeah.
It's hard to judge off the trailers. They don't do such a horrible job cutting them.
Yeah, but I want to address that to Germ. Germ, trailers are only one thing, and the thing is that they only give you snippets, and it requires you to go see the film. Now, if you only base your observations on a trailer and you think it's total shit, well, I'm sorry, but that's not how critiques are supposed to work. You're supposed to go see it. So
yeah. Well, let's see. Skewer says, "Why the fuck see eyes up here? That is weird."
Oh man.
All right, but I think that's a good place to wrap this up here.
So, Gorilla, what did you think of the movie for the first time you've seen it?
Well, it's pretty good. It was a little extended, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, what about you, PvP?
I thought the first part was really good because I thought the pacing was nice how it moved along the story. What ruined it? Well, kind of. I still think it was good, but what took away the rewatchability for me was like the last 45, 50. I don't know. I didn't time it out, but it almost seemed like almost the last half of the movie was, fight scene with John Connor, fight scene with John Connor, fight scene with John Connor, another fight scene with John Connor. Let's go and have a pizza, and then we can come back and fight John Connor one more time.
Again.
It got to the point of being it was almost getting silly. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, right.
And the first half, I was thinking, I like this movie a lot. It's very entertaining. Special effects are great. Great. Arnie's awesome. Nice to have Arnie back, especially as the good Terminator. That was great.
Yes.
And I was like around A- in the first half. I really was. I was thinking this is a really good movie. But then by the time I got to the end of it, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to give this like a B-. It's good, but I'm probably never going to watch it again.
Right. And Kevin said this was a great rewatch. Thanks. Have a good night, all. You too, Kevin.
Good to Kevin.
And Germ, when have I ever fallen asleep on a live stream? I have never, not once, fallen asleep on a live stream.
To alleviate your fears, Germ, I was listening very carefully to see if Gorilla was starting to snore, because he has a distinctive snore, and he didn't snore once. So if that answers your question, okay, there.
Hey, I've never snored in my life. There may have been one or two times.
Yes, you have. I know you snored.
Hey,
come on,
hey, let me finish. All right. I have never snored in my life. There may have been once or twice that I've dreamt I was a muffler, but that's about it.
Okay, Gorilla, I'll go with your answer then. Okay.
All right.
That's why I love you, Gorilla. You're funny as hell, I swear. Oh
All right,
man.
so thank you, Resolute Jerk, for coming. Sorry you had to miss the movie because some jackass hit a telephone pole or whatever caused it. But
Yeah.
he has a movie coming out tomorrow. It's Godzilla Reigns Again. Then he'll also have Saturday morning cartoons. So make sure to check him out. Oh, yo, yeah, Chainsaw is very distinctive.
Distinctive. Yeah, it
All
is.
right.
It is.
So thank you, Kevin Trekkie, for coming here. Mikey, you promote Kevin Trekkie for me.
Yeah, Kevin Strecky is very huge fan of Star Trek, and he does have some good content there on his channel related to actually Trek technology, which has been used lately in today's society. So yeah, check him out. He's got some good. He does have some good videos there, descriptive. Yeah, it's a good channel. Check him out.
Yeah. And thank you, Scurvy, for coming. And thank you, Kevin Blackburn, for coming. Sit down. He's on your channel, so you promote him.
I don't know much about him. I mean, it's been a while since I checked out his channel, but I don't know much about him. I could theorize, but I don't want to do that to promote him for false advertising. If I had to guess, he probably has something to do with Star Trek, unless Mikey knows him better than I do.
Gavin Blackburn, yeah, Gavin Blackburn is also a big Trekker. So, yeah, I don't know if he has a lot of material. The last time I checked out his channel, I know he has some, but I don't know if he has a lot. So, but he is a good Trekker fan. So, yeah, so check out Gavin Blackburn too.
All right, thank you, Kevin Blackburn, for being here. Thank you, Old Matt Bird, for being here. And thank you, the Drew 24. Sit down. He's on your channel. You promote him.
Go ahead, sit down. You know the Drew 24.
Yes, the Drew 24. He does arm wrestling videos among some other things. He did upload a few videos a few weeks ago about possible weather conditions that was happening around his area. Check out his channel if you are interested in any arm wrestling videos or any weather videos on his area. Please check out his channel, and that's all I know about him.
All right. Yeah, thank you, Drew 24. Thank you, Jim's Landscaping, LLC, #1 Commodore Productions, for coming. He just uploaded a couple videos there where with his trimmer acting up and getting stuck in the ditch. But otherwise, he has his puppy videos. He has his Star Trek fan films. Then he does live streams. So thank you, Jim, for being here. And thank you, Darlin, for being here, even though you ditched us. Thank you for saying hi to everybody. There.
We know her real
Okay.
name now, Kayla Farley.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. Hey, have a good night. All right, that's everybody. So, PvP, what do you got going on?
I put a couple albums up the last few days on the weekend by the Scottish band called 1979, 1981. They put 3 albums out, really good albums. The band called the Fingerprints, and they're like finger, but instead of an S on the end, it's like a Z or a Z or whatever way you pronounce that.
They might have been the first to create something like that. PvP.
So what figure do they have in Prince?
Just go check out the albums. I put the first 2 public. I haven't finished the third one yet because I'm still trying to get all the tracks together. But yeah, it's on my playlist, so it should be public as far as I know. So go and check them out.
Yeah, I think you missed that one.
No. I got it, but I just ignored it. Oh, by the way, I'm just looking at breaking news here. Joe Biden has been diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. Oh my!
I could have told you that.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, it's a good thing Joe retired when he did, because he might not be around this mortal coil much longer. Because I had a college professor that passed away about 8 months after that diagnosis. So
yeah,
it's not fun.
Oh, and Resolute Germ said we finally got proof of life from this so-called girlfriend. Oh, true.
So is her name going to become Kayla Gorilla in the coming months?
Gotta move up here first.
Yeah.
All right, so Mikey, what you got going on?
Okay, so tomorrow, of course, I start again my 4 days a week. Where I do Red Dwarf episode reviews at 12 noon straight up on Monday, and the TOS episode I choose on Tuesday for season 1, and then Wednesday, of course, is Get Smart, 2 episodes of that, and we're now on season 4 of the greatest, awesomest TV series ever, The A-Team, and so I'm doing a 2-parter on Thursday. It started the season 4. It's very good. So yeah, check it out. And of course, I also go with Gorilla. With his the thing he's doing with Night Court on Thursday. His Cigar Lounge on Tuesday, and Walton's on Friday. So yeah, lots of fun. So always expect the unexpected.
All right, thank you. Sit there. What you got going on?
Alrighty, to all your viewers and panel members and chatters that know me and don't know me, Sci-Fi Sit Down. I usually cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do crossover live streams with Gorilla says their thoughts and Resolute German they will allow it. They usually do. I do my Dark Matter 2015 watch parties on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time with my fellow co-host Afisa Bubble for it. I do my live streams as well on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturdays, and judging by the routine I'm starting to set up, I may have PvP and Mikey on my Saturday streams usually, and I try to upload a new video on my YouTube channel towards the end of the previous week or the beginning of next week. And I do have a secondary channel for Old War Source Dan. On that one, I cover Japanese anime or cartoons in general. And right now, we're in Slime in season 1, and we're about a quarter of the way through. If you like children and along with some adult themes in anime, check out that anime. I do my watch parties on Fridays 8 p.m. Pacific time after Gorilla's Walton streams usually. And I have a few videos on that secondary channel. Check out that channel if any of you are interested. And for all of us here and every new Watchman or Watcher, just to make more content for you guys. And so hopefully make a few dollars off YouTube besides our day jobs. I'll turn over to Gorilla sets our thoughts before he falls asleep.
And I have a breaking sporting news. Florida Panthers 6, Maple Leafs 1. So that means the Maple Leafs are eliminated. Their curse still reigns, and I have nothing else to watch in the playoffs. So that's it.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say, right?
I hate curses, especially the one that's lasted this long.
No, what was the Boston curse? Didn't that last like 55 years or something?
No. Well, no, that one lasted 86 years. The Chicago Cubs, the Chicago Cubs one lasted longer.
That's way worse than the Leafs then.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then the Chicago Cubs one lasted 108 years, so that was the worst.
Then the Leafs fans should be partying in the streets tonight, should they not?
No, they're not. That's why the fireworks stopped.
Oh God. Well, the fireworks. Well, they're probably too cheap to do fireworks here on Victoria Day tomorrow, but.
Oh, probably.
Hey, by the way, Mikey, are you doing a stream for Victoria Day at all or anything? Or?
No, not at all that I know. But I believe that Larry wants to do his Avengers tomorrow. So of course you're invited, Gorilla. Everybody here is. So he might be doing that tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, he did mention that, but I don't know with what's going on if Larry's going to do it. I'm not 100% sure of that.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow anyway. Yeah. Did they make a TPVP?
I'm not sure what Lemon's even. Lemon. Sometimes your comments lately have been so cryptic. I don't even understand. What the hell are you talking about, Lemon?
I'm a robot. A robot PvP. Are you a tuner PvP?
No.
God.
He's a human being. He's a human being that runs on eggnog and lasagna.
Well, I'm actually trying to stay away from both of those because
I understand, but that's what Lemon Pie is hinting at. Some kind some kind of super soldier.
Is my Arnie impersonation getting kind of half-ass decent now? Like,
I'm not sure.
Well,
I thought somebody said it was pretty good. I don't know.
Go ahead, Gorilla. I'm sorry. Finish your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's for me. Tuesday we'll have a cigar lounge. Thursday we'll have 4 more episodes of
Night Court.
Night Court.
Yeah.
The Waltons, the episode, the quilting review on Friday. The next Sunday we'll do Terminator Dark Fate. Then after that, I got a very special surprise for y'all.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Yeah. So with that, everyone have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like gorillas, ready for the fight.